family. Welcome back to Story Time. Welcome. Let me get myself situated. I always try to. There we go. That's better. All right. Welcome back to Story Time. I'm your host, Lavon Gillette, aka Bonnie G, short for Lavon. Okay, Bonnie, Lavon. You get it. All right. So Story Time. If you are new to this YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe. But Story Time is like a 30 to 45-minute reading about our heritage. And please close the door. Thank you. If you guys, first off, I'm a home mom, so if you hear kids in the background, noise in the background, don't be surprised. There are real people living here, okay? So that was my child that was just coming in. Anywho, so Story Time is a 30 to 45-minute reading about things that you weren't taught in school, okay? About the African American, that they slapped that label on us, so we go back and we kind of prove that we are not African American. It doesn't even exist, okay? So I hope that makes sense in a short nutshell. I try to be. Before we get started on reading, we are reading the Negro Question. We have read about 6 of his books. This is his last book, which is the 7th book, which is entitled Swarthy Memoirs of a Black American Revolution, 1775 through 1783. But before we get into that book, what we like to do is read Psalms 91. And we will read that chapter, and then we'll go ahead and get into the book. All right. All right. Be sure again to like and subscribe, because I love to work on my phone. And YouTube don't like me to do that. They say you need 1,000 subscribers to do so. All right, to go live anyway. Psalms 91, and it reads, He that dwells in the secret place of El Elyon shall abide under the shadow of El Shaddai. I will say of Yahuwah, He is my refuge and my fortress. My Elohim, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings shall you trust. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. Verse 5, You shall not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come nigh you. Verse 8, Only with your eyes shall you behold and see the reward of the wicked, because you have made Yahuwah, which is my refuge, even El Elyon, your habitation. Verse 9, Because you have made Yahuwah, which is my refuge, even El Elyon, your habitation. I meant verse 10. There shall no evil befall you, neither shall any plague come nigh your dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over you to guard you in all your ways. They shall bear you up in their hands, lest you dash your foot against a stone. And you shall tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shall you trample under feet, because He has set His love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him, and I will deliver him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Hallelujah. This is so powerful. Every time when I read that, it does something for me, especially when He says, I should give my angels charge over you. That just, especially in this time, thank you for the angels, all right, that obey His word and obey our word as well, since we are the image of Elohim. All right, so we're going to go back into where we left off. Now, listen. I'm going to try not to be so foolish tonight, okay? I'm gonna really try my best. But I felt like he was a little trying to play me. I felt like he was trying to play, like, let me see if she's going to catch this or not, with all these people from the Waihiti tribe. Okay. Chapter 6, Britain's Black German Army. I feel like I'm all like this. My bad. Brandon, thank you for your t-shirt. Says Covenant. All right, anywho. All right, so the foundation of British strength, national identity, the British Common Soldiers, Florida State Library. Duh. To view this Wikipedia article, type in Hasten in Google bar and view the article. Oh, I think this is where he had me cursing. Y'all don't mind it? This is his words anyway, so don't look at it as Bonnie cussing. I'm not cussing. All right, so goddamn you, Frenchie. You took our pay. That outrage Hasten, Haitian, I think, replied, I am a German. That's what he really wants you to really get in your mind, that he says, I am a German. Because back then, Germans were black, right? They were dark-skinned. I am a German, and you are sugar honey iced tea. I won't say that word, but I'll say goddamn you. But I won't say that one. Crazy. This was followed by the impromptu duels with hangers in which the Englishman received a fatal wound. The chaplain records that the General Howe pardoned the Jagger officer and issued an order that the English should treat the Germans as brothers. This order began to have influence only when our Germans, teachable as they are, had learned to stammer a little English. Apparently, this was the prerequisite for the English to show them any affection. The reason the Englishman couldn't tell the difference between the French and the Germans is simple. They were both dark. Let us consider the lineage of the Howe brothers, British Navy Admiral Richard Howe and British Commander-in-Chief William Howe. These men were sons of Emmanuel Howe II, Viscount, and Sophia Charlotte. This lineage stretches backwards in the time to the bloodline of King James VI of Scotland and Ernest Augustus, the King of Hanover, Germany. I'm going to show you Papa. I know y'all miss him. I miss him too. He's just so sweet. I feel like I met. Listen. I just feel like every time when I see this picture, he'd be like, baby, you doing a good job, baby. You keep on doing. Papa happy. Papa so proud of you. I feel like that's coming through. Y'all feel the love? I see it. I said I wasn't going to do no foolishness tonight. All right, so this is a picture of King James VI. I like to call him Paul because I feel like, how you doing, Paul? All right, King James VI of Scotland, New College Library. This is in the UK. National Portrait Gallery. This is an authentic image of King James VI of Scotland and the first of England. Yes, this is the same King James that translated the Christian Bible. King James had a daughter by the name of Elizabeth Stuart, who married Frederick V of Bohemia, Germany. I have provided images of Frederick V, and please let him be dark or swarthy or whatever you say. Frederick V on the next page with an image of his wife, Elizabeth Stuart. You see in the shot? I do. I feel like he... Y'all ever see a baby, right? That may not be the cutest baby. And you just say, bless that baby. Oh, he looks so healthy. Look at him. And then, so you don't have to say he's cute. You say, how many pounds was he? Oh, you got such a healthy little baby. Why I bring that up is because Pawpaw's daughter was such a healthy little girl. Okay. I wonder how many pounds was she when she was born. I'm going to let you see, and I'm not even going to talk about Frederick because I don't even think, he looked like he can be a Steve, okay? But here, you go ahead. So this is Elizabeth. She probably was 9 pounds and 13 ounces. And then this is her husband, Frederick. Yes, Linda, you know. Bless the little heart. Yeah, so, yeah. Bless, yeah. Then he blew it up for me as if I didn't get enough of her. I mean, not like that. But Frederick the Fifth of Bohemian, that's him. And I don't see a black man on this left page. But when I look to the right, I still don't see a black man either. But that's just my eyesight. I mean, still don't see it. Frederick V of Bohemian, Germany, engraver William Jacobes de Leaf. It helps to have vowels and words because I promise you, you give me all consonants, I'm like, what is that? Number 2, Queen Elizabeth Stewart. She was definitely black though. We got the same. I can talk about her because I feel like we resemble some of us. What did you say? Right, Auntie Sheila, you right. Listen, she not playing. She look a little bit like Squidward, a little squiddy. Anywho, so he says, I blew this image up so you could get a real good look at this black bohemian. I will not say he is black. Maybe. Question mark when you blow him up. Don't get me to lie. All right. So good. I blew this image up so you can get a real good look at this black bohemian king of Germany and his black Scottish queen. Most definitely, she was like 9 pounds. She's something in her own way. So far, Benjamin Franklin and Professor Boyd Dawkins have hit the nail on the head. This marriage will eventually produce a little black princess who was known as Sophia of Palestine. Sophia married Ernest Augustus, King of Hanover. So I'm going to show you, okay, the blown image. I don't know if he looks more Hispanic than black to me, but you guys let me know. He does. I won't say he white, but I definitely say I don't see black. But she, come on through. It's a girl, okay? What are we having? It's a baby girl. I felt a little bit of You Tried It in my spirit when I turned the page because he really did try it. I don't know I don't know. Listen, whiteout process, okay? Maybe. Statue of the Black German Ernest Augustus Elector of Brunswick. Does that brother look black to you? Y'all let me know. If I'm tripping, doing too much, you let me know. I'm not trying to bring the man's book down. There's some good artifacts in here. Some good proof in here. But, however, comma, I don't know if I see. Okay, so I'm not mistaken. Okay, Gwen, thank you. Thank you, Sister Gwen. Right, I don't see it. Maybe he's talking about the horse. Let's take another look because it was my bad. Okay. We're talking about the horse. We definitely ain't talking about this this guy from the Waititi tribe. White tribe. We're not talking about that guy. All right, so we're going to read what he has on his page because this is his book, okay? You put whatever you want to put in the book, and I'll just read it. Elector of Hanover, Ernest Augustus, the father of King George I, basically, he had a daughter out of wedlock because he couldn't wait. Okay, by the name of Baroness Charlotte von Planten. And it's just Von. It ain't no love Von, shove Von. It's just Von. And she only got one N, okay? So we not related. Okay. So in 1701, what happened was Baroness, who later became Countess Sophia, married Johann von, one N. I got two N's in mine. Adolf and Kilsmanzig. Okay, this is definitely a German last name. From this union was born a daughter by the name of Mary Sophia Charlotte Kelsmansegg. It was this Charlotte von Kelsmansegg that married Emmanuel Scope Howe, second Viscount. This marriage would produce two German/Scottish princes, Admiral Richard Howe and Commander-in-Chief William Howe. Howe's way. Howe. Okay, listen. Let me finish this. The Howe brothers fought on the British sides during the American Revolution. Admiral Richard Howe, General William Howe. You be the judge, because maybe, I mean, he gives me Della Reese vibes. Do anybody, as y'all looking at this picture, do you hear Touched by an Angel theme song? You don't? Well, I heard it. Anywho, 1777, the year of Hangman, page 7. Author John S. Pancake, University of Alabama Press. The tall, swarthy, and black, in parentheses, it says German/Scott, Howe brothers, Sir Billy and Black. Let me check my tone when I read this. The tall, swarthy black. The tall, swarthy black German/Scott Howe brothers, Sir Billy and Black Dick. There was no way to get around that part. So the way my tone was, it would have made it sound like I was talking about somebody's personal business, personal area. And that I didn't want it to sound like that. Number 1, Encyclopedia Britannica Dictionary. Can't even say the book, okay? Dictionary. Oh, that tickled my little spirit. My bad. All right. Of Arts and Sciences, volume 13 and 14, page 837. Admiral Richard Howe. Right. The oh, gosh. All right. So, Admiral Richard Howe, Admiral Richard Howe was nicknamed Black Dick on the account of his swarthy appearance. Why? Some stuff I don't even think, why is that relevant? I mean, why is that? Why? I mean, it's not like we're going to go and be asked on a TV show, what was Admiral Richard Howe nickname? Black, who gonna do that? Like, why put it in the book, sir? Why? I don't. Oh, because his name was Richard, and Dick is short for Richard. And he was black. My bad. I felt that one. Okay. I felt that one. Okay. Richard. And I still don't understand how that equals that nickname. All right, my bad. Moving forward. Did I pray today before I got on story time? Y'all bless this story time. I feel like my whole body's getting in the way. The whole flesh is getting in the way. You bless it. You get in here. Abide in me. Forgive me, y'all. My bad. All right, so British Commander-in-Chief, don't share this video. British Commander-in-Chief William Billy Howe. Commander William Howe was swarthy, 6 feet tall with bad teeth. Here we go. I feel bad when people be talking about people's teeth. Admiral Richard, and I'm calling him Richard. I don't care about his nickname, okay? We ain't going there. Howe is best known for his service during the American Revolutionary War, where he acted as a naval commander and peace commissioner with the American rebels. Admiral Howe conducted a successful relief during the Great Siege of Gibraltar in the late stages of the war. At the beginning of the American Revolution, Howe was known to be sympathetic to the colonists. He had known Benjamin Franklin since the late 1774 and was joined in a commission with his brother, General William Howe, head of the land forces, to attempt reconciliation. Reconciliation. Y'all know what that is. We have a black general admiral and a black commander-in-chief, William Howe, who commanded land and sea units, yet their black images have never been seen in the light of day in the government school. No. The strategy of the British in North America was deployed to combination of operation aimed. Let me reread that. The strategy of the British in North America was to deploy a combination of operation aimed at capturing major cities and a blockage of the coast. In combined operations involving the Army and the Navy, the British took Long Island and captured New York City in 1776. In 1777, I'm not even about to pay attention to y'all comments right now. In 1777, Howe provided support to his brother operation to capture Philadelphia, ferrying General Howe's army to a landing point, from which they successfully marched and took the city. Howe spent much of his remainder of the year concentrating on capturing Fort Mifflin and Fort Mercer so that he could control the Delaware River. Folks want to control the whole water, okay? You got to control the river. News of the capture of the separated British army under General John threw British plans into disarray. Howe spent the winter in Newport, Rhode Island. They got the storyline right, but they somehow failed to include the black images of the Howe brothers and their soldiers. I suspect that I have your undivided attention by now. You've been at it like 2 pages ago. Because you messed me up. Let me see. Where was I? I suspect that I have your undivided attention by now. So let's proceed to the next chapter, the Swarthy Memoirs. This next chapter will introduce you, the reader, to memoirs of people who was actually present during the American Revolution. You will read memoirs of people who actually saw or knew George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benedict Arnold, and other important people from that era. Let me see. True. If y'all didn't read Linda's comment, it was pretty funny. Right, me too. Listen, we couldn't even say that, okay? Being young, we didn't even call that, okay? We called it a doorbell, if you know what I mean. All right, so Chapter 7, The Swarthy Memoirs. Lieutenant Colonel Hugh Wynn, as an 8-year, my dad ain't on here, right? Yeah, we ain't sharing this video. As an 8-year-old child, Book Hugh Wynn, the Free Quaker. I think this is going to be hard to see. So, colonial. What did I say? Colonial. There you go. Hugh Wynn by Silas Welp Mitchell, page 125. So this is going to be hard to see, but he tried to do his best. So it's this guy right here. Okay, so we all rose. This is a quote, okay? We all rose as he drew near, my mother saying in my ear as he approached, "Now, Hugh, it is an Arthur Wynn. Now, Hugh, take care." This newly found cousin was like all of us, Wayne family. Tall, but not as broad as the other Wynns. Okay, so Wynns. So one is W-Y-N-E, the other one is W-Y-N-N. I definitely know that second one. Wynns. He was of a swarthy complexion. His hair was coarse, in parentheses, nappy, not fine. Colonial Hugh Wynn by Silas Weir Mitchell. This is a quote by William John Penn. He said, "The lad looks like his people. When you are a man, my lad, you will go back to Wales to see where your people come from. Back to Wales. Okay, article location, Weatherfield Historical Society, Thomas Hickey, George Washington, Weatherfield kidnapper. Chapter 6, page, and that's the book, I'm assuming. The Weatherfield Historical Society is the name of the book. Chapter 6, and it's on page 30 and 32. This is a quote. Thomas Hickey, comma, yeah, I didn't need to say that. Thomas Hickey, who has been described as a dark complexioned man of 5 feet 6, well set, an Irish man, and a hitherto a deserter from the British Army. George Washington, and he underlines that, and he also made it bold. George Washington felt he needed security guards to protect his life, so he formed the Life Guard, underlined, and that is bold, of the Commander-in-Chief Guard. One of the men, Thomas Hickey, was involved in a plot to assassinate and kidnap George Washington. I ain't never heard that. Only heard good things about Mr. George Washington. Hickey was himself jailed by American authorities for attempting to pass counterfeit notes, and he was unwisely talked of the plot with a cellmate. Another counterfeit named Isaac Ketchum, who was from Cold Springs Harbor, Ketchum, seeing an opportunity to set free, squealed on Hickey. Who says squealed these days? The ex-guard was counter-materialed and found guilty of mutiny and sedition. On orders from Washington and with 20,000, oh my God, he had that many people to guard his life? With 20,000 Continental soldiers as spectators, oh no. Hickey was hanged on June 28th in a field near Bowery Lane. Swarthy Continental officers continue on the next page. Here's these page. I'm just not buying this mess. I don't care if it's on sale or not. I'm not buying it. These people don't look black. General Anthony Wayne, Valley Forge, a chronicle of heroism. Here's a quote. It says, there he is, at this moment riding up the hill from his quarters in the valley, a man of medium height and strong frame. He sits his horse well and with a dashing air. His nose is prominent, his eyes piercing, his complexion ruddy. He has him in the qualities of a great general, as he shall show many a time in his short life of 150 years. That's what it says. General Anthony Wayne. I'm going to show you this page, but I don't care if it's free or buy one, get one free. Whatever sale they have in here. Listen, I'm not buying it. Okay? Y'all let me know who y'all see. Y'all see somebody, I don't know. It's kind of hard. That's why I say color will work best. But this whole side profile, that says white. This right here, no, sir. Okay, so that made me feel better because it said it painted his face. See, reading is what? Fundamental. Says images of General Wayne with his face painted white, the hockey mask on. Let me show you again. Listen, I was going to leave that thing right there on that counter. We ain't buying this mess. I don't see no black man, but I appreciate you saying that. Now, here, let me read this because General Muhlenberg, a black German, Continental. I don't see that at all. Listen, I'm getting real discouraged reading this book right now. Yeah, I don't see that at all. But here you go. You be the judge. If you see it, you let me know. That nose look real European-like, okay? And them lips. Look real European, okay? Okay, so together with us, to get Memoirs of Henry Armit Brown, together with four oracles, orations. Sorry, he has a line in the word, so I don't know what that was. At the corner of the entrenchments by the river is the Virginia Brigade of Muhlenberg. Born at the trap close by and educated abroad, Muhlenberg was a clergyman in Virginia. I bet you were. When the war came on, but he had doffed his parson's gown forever, for the buff and the blue of a what am I reading? Hold on, y'all. Let me read this again. At the corner of the entrenchments by the river is the Virginia Brigade of Muhlenberg. Born at the Trappe close by and educated abroad, Muhlenberg was a clergyman in Virginia when the war came on. But he has doffed his parson's gown forever, for the buff and the blue of a brigadier. I don't know how to say that, but that word is spelled Brigadier. His stalwart form and swarthy face, don't see swarthy, okay, are already as familiar to the enemy as they are to his own men. For Haitians are said to have cried, I don't speak German, but I will show you. You got to go right back to your Hebrew heritage and start reading from right to left, okay? I tried. In English, it means Pete is coming. So whatever that was, I'll try it. Her Kermit Dufel Pete. That's as best as you're going to get that one. In English, it's Her Kermit Dufel Pete. Means tough Pete is coming. General Muhlenberg was a black German continental officers. Benjamin Franklin told us that the Germans were swarthy. The dots are beginning to connect. Not if your dots look like this. I'm having a hard time connecting this, Mr. Lee. I need a different picture. I don't know where. I'm trying to connect it, sir, but one thing I can't do is force it. Black German Continental General. That was a question mark. All right, Francis Marion Frenchman. Memoirs of Henry Armit Brown, together with four oracles orations. Number 2, it says a few bloody noses, the realities and mythologies of the Armenian Revolution. Image, South Carolina, virtual library. You can find this image on Wikipedia. This is Marion was a stranger to the officers and men, and they flocked about him to obtain a sight of their future commander. Where are we going, Mr. Lee? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Recall William James, who joined Marion's men when he was only 15. Sorry, I got to hold this whole forehead because I don't know where we're going. Got to hold it back because I got to hold my thoughts, okay? He was rather below the middle stature, lean, swarthy. Quit having me lie. Swarthy means black. 3. General of Military Service Institution, U.S. General. Volume 1, page 265. General Morin was below middle size, lean, and swarthy. Let me put it against this orange wall, and maybe the color will pop off and I can see it. Give me a minute. Failed. still don't look black. All right, be taken and unmistakably his Huguenot ancestry. Ancestry. Black French general. So he says. Then he got me another one. Is it 40 minutes yet? Because I cannot. Can I skip pages? Am I allowed to do that? I just see all these colonizers, and then he want me to call them swarthy and black, and I will not. Are we allowed to skip? How many pages would I have to skip? Listen, sir. I'm really not reading. Girl, yes. What the what? For sure. Listen, this is what really make me want to say, what the what? What the what? Come on, sir. You just not selling. Let me see if it said painted black. No, it doesn't even says whited out, nothing. He has another figure in here. And he says, swarthy John Sullivan. John Sullivan. Hello, John. Definitely not swarthy. Ooh. Try not to lose it on you, sir. Mr. John Sullivan is a little headstrong but brave as a lion. Black Scottish Continental General. General John Sullivan was a black Scottish, it hurts me to say that, was a black Scot / Irish / somebody ain't telling us the truth in his book. General that fought on the American continental side during the Revolution. The Scot / Irish were black from ancient times. Oh, I gotta read it. Okay. Captain Paul Jones, PJ, Mr. PJ. Now, PJ, you giving me a little. He giving me a little melanin. So I'm feeling I feel a little at ease. Like, at ease, sir. I feel that. Okay. Here you go. I feel a little at ease. Now, he may not be as dark as me, but it's all about his face structure for me. I see that wide nose. That's right. That's right, Auntie Linda. Truth is what we after. That's right. We're not just going to adopt these white folks just because you put a name on there and say that they're black. Where are they black at? Like, I don't know. All right. So an adventurer with a single ship caused an almost what is this? Consternation. I have no idea what that means. Oh, to deviate. I kind of feel like it has to do with the stars. I don't know. I be thinking of constellation. I don't know. I almost darn near said constipation. So listen, this word is spelled CONSTERNATION. In the north, okay? Paul Jones, the celebrated renegade from Scotland, was a short, thick-set man with coarse medieval word for nappy, features and swarthy complexion. Captain James is a black Scot / Irish with coarse, nappy hair. Where we see that at? I ain't buying that. All right, so here's a picture where he is showing you the nappy hair. And it's the same. This is PJ, Captain Paul Jones. Same man here. Here. I'm not sure if I'm looking at the same man. Captain Paul Jones' hair and eyebrows are black. So that's gonna make him Irish because his hair and eyebrows is black. Look, I know some white folks that got some black eyebrows. We can't just start the sentence off like that. All right, okay. This is really bothering me. All right, so Captain Paul Jones' hair and eyebrows are black, and eyes are large, brilliant, piercing, and his complexion is swarthy, almost like that of a Moor, almost like that of a whole lie. Moors were black. They knew. This man is not depicted as a Moor. Now, I can see on this picture, he's probably more on the lighter melanated side. Yeah, so this one got to be when they was using that good old whiteout. Oh, thank you. Come on, let me read that. A venturer with a single ship caused almost what she just says feelings of anxiety. Thank you. That's what I got reading this book and seeing all these white people trying to be passed as black. Got it right now. All right. So, this is a man so black that he looked like a Moor. Yeah, I don't see that, but they probably whited it out, okay? Listen, whiteout is the #1 seller in America right now, okay? Probably not. That's not a real statement, but you get what I'm saying. They've been using it for centuries. How can you be black and look black? There was an attempt to paint the image white. Thank you. So that's what the arrows were. I thought it was trying to show me his nappy hair. And I was like, where, sir? Okay. That makes me feel that released some of my anxiety. I know. So Linda says it looks like someone put a mask on his face. No, that's where they put the attempt from here. I can see it from here to white him out. You see that? And it looks like a mask. That good old white. I'm not about to play. I'm not about to play with you tonight. I got 3 minutes. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not. In fact, you know what? I'm just done tonight. I'm done. You're not about to give me Billy Bob and try to pass him off black. You just not. There was nothing in that second page that said that it was whited out. We're not about to do that. It's just the anxiety is so real. I don't know what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I sure hope we can go through these pages later on tomorrow. What's tomorrow's scripture? It's Thursday. I got the 10 Commandments tomorrow. I'm going to have to meditate that. I'm going to have to meditate on that for tomorrow because tonight, listen, I'm not about to read about Billy Bob. Not tonight. I need to build my most holy faith up tonight, okay? I can't do it because Billy Bob about to be talked about real hard. And Mr. Lee, we need to talk. Email me at yahooinc@gmail, okay? You got to email me. We got to talk. Listen. Nashawn says, I knew they messed with them pictures. Listen, I need you to say that when I read this, when I show this picture, just put they whited this one out. Don't get mad. John Sullivan, whole white man. Okay. Who else? Henry Armit Brown. This brother looked like a whole Nephilim. We're just not doing it tonight. Father, y'all, I just pray that you would just touch my whole head and mind, y'all. Touch my mind, touch my mind. Oh, yeah, Father, forgive me for my whole attitude with this book, with the images of this book, because, sir, you know. Oh, Father, help me. Anywho, y'all. Continue to shape and mold me, y'all. Really just irritated me. But anywho, y'all, have your way in my life. Have your way in my thoughts, y'all. And I just pray that you will continue to. I don't even know what to say, Father. I just don't. I'm not getting up here and lying. But all I can say is just have your way. This is your platform. Have your way. We thank you for story time. We thank you because when there is no knowing, you just shut it up. I just don't have no way. I don't have no words to pray, you know, about what I just read or none. So we just thank you. Me and the Ruach that's within me. I don't know if he's still there, but I hope he's abiding in there somewhere. Don't worry, I'm gonna get this thing under subjection. Okay. You just saw one of my whole struggle days, I guess. Anywho, we thank you for tuning in on Story Time at tonight, and then tomorrow we are on at 5 p.m. because I have a whole Enoch discussion to attend to at 6. So we will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Shalom, y'all. Thank you, Katina. She said he's in there. Thank you, Father. Please be he in here. Thank you, because I haven't seen what I'm not gonna fuss on nobody's book, okay? I'm not gonna fuss. If you can't say a word, just wipe your hand.